heat stroke is a severe and potentially life-threatening condition that occurs when the body's temperature regulation system fails due to prolonged exposure to high temperatures or physical exertion in hot environments. Here is a detailed look at the causes, symptoms, risk factors, prevention, and treatment of heat stroke. Causes. Heat stroke can result from two primary situations. Exertional heat stroke. It occurs when the body produces excessive heat during intense physical activity, especially in hot and humid conditions. Non-exertional heat stroke occurs in vulnerable populations due to prolonged exposure to high temperatures, often without significant physical activity. Sign and symptoms. The key signs and symptoms of heat stroke are high body temperature. One of the hallmark signs of heat stroke is an elevated core body temperature, usually 104 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. This high temperature is a result of the body's inability to dissipate heat effectively. Altered mental state. Confusion and agitation. The person may become disoriented, confused, or agitated. They may not be able to think clearly or follow simple instructions. Delirium and hallucinations. Severe confusion can progress to delirium, and in some cases, the person may experience hallucinations. Seizures. The extreme heat can trigger seizures characterized by sudden, uncontrollable shaking and loss of consciousness. Loss of consciousness. In severe cases, the individual may lose consciousness and become unresponsive, slipping into a coma. Skin changes. In classic heat stroke, the skin may feel hot and dry to the touch due to the body's impaired ability to sweat. Profuse sweating. In exertional heat stroke, the person may still be sweating heavily. This can happen during intense physical activity in hot conditions. Nausea and vomiting. The person may feel nauseous and might vomit, which can further contribute to dehydration. Tachypnea. Rapid breathing tachypnea occurs as the body attempts to cool down by expelling heat through respiration. Tachycardia. An elevated heart rate tachycardia is common as the heart works harder to pump blood to the skin surface to release heat. Risk factors. Certain factors increase the risk of heat stroke. Age. Infants, children, and older adults 65 and older are more susceptible. Health conditions. People with chronic illnesses, e.g., heart disease, respiratory conditions, mental health conditions, and obesity, are more susceptible. Medications. Certain medications, such as diuretics, antihistamines, and beta blockers, can impair the body's ability to regulate temperature. Environment. High humidity, lack of ventilation, and prolonged exposure to the sun. Physical activity. Intense exercise or physical labor in hot weather. Prevention. Preventing heat stroke involves strategies to stay cool and hydrated. Hydration. Drink plenty of fluids, especially water and electrolyte-rich beverages. Avoid alcohol and caffeine, which can lead to dehydration. Clothing. Wear lightweight, loose-fitting, and light-colored clothing. Sun protection. Use sunscreen, wear a wide-brimmed hat, and sunglasses to protect from UV rays. Scheduling. Plan outdoor activities for cooler parts of the day, early morning or late evening. Rest breaks. Take frequent breaks in shaded or air-conditioned areas during physical activity. Environment control. Stay indoors in air-conditioned spaces during peak heat hours. Use fans and dehumidifiers if air conditioning is unavailable. Acclimatization. Gradually increase exposure to hot conditions over several days to allow the body to adapt. Treatment. Immediate action is crucial for treating heat stroke. Call emergency services. Heat stroke is a medical emergency. Call 911 or emergency services immediately. Move to cooler environment. Get the person to a shaded or air-conditioned area. Cool the body. Remove excess clothing and use cooling methods such as immersion in a cool bath or shower, applying ice packs to the armpits, groin, neck, and back, sponging with cool water, using fans or air conditioning. Hydration. If the person is conscious and able to drink, provide cool water or oral rehydration solutions. Avoid very cold drinks, as they can cause stomach cramps. Monitor. Continuously monitor the person's temperature, breathing, and responsiveness until medical help arrives. Complications. If not treated promptly, heat stroke can lead to serious complications like organ damage. Prolonged heat stroke can cause damage to the brain, heart, kidneys, and muscles. Heat exhaustion. Precursor to heat stroke with symptoms like heavy sweating, weakness, and dizziness. Death. Severe heat stroke can be fatal if immediate medical intervention is not provided. Understanding heat stroke and taking proactive measures can significantly reduce the risk and ensure timely and effective treatment if it occurs.